Hello students, welcome to my channel. My name is Darshan, I am your maths prof. So in this session we'll see some paper 4 kind of, or you can say calculator kind of questions based on this topic, algebraic expressions. There is a calculator you can see on the screen on left hand side. So whenever I am calculating something, just focus on the left hand side screen, which is the calculator screen. Okay, let's start. I have collected 3 worksheets here. First one, here find the value of 7x plus 3y when x is equal to 12 and y is equal to minus 6. So they have already given you the value of x and y. We just replace these values of x and y in this expression and get the value, final answer. So 7x means 7 times 12 plus 3 times minus 6. 7 times 12 I am doing on the calculator because why not? It's paper 4 kind of questions, calculator is already allowed. And 6 into minus 6 into 3, that is minus 18. So 84 minus 18. I already know the answer. I can do this kind of calculation mentally, but because it's paper 4, it kind of makes me lazy. And why not? If we can use the calculator, then why not? Okay. Question number 2. So f is equal to 3g plus 7h and the value of g and h are given. We are supposed to find the value of f. This kind of questions we have already done in paper 2 kind of also, but here you can use calculator to do your calculation. So f is equal to 3 times g is minus 5 plus 7 times h is 2. So f is equal to 3 times minus 5 is minus 15 and 7 times 2 is 14. So f is equals to minus 1. Minus 15 plus 14 is minus 1. Clear? See the third question. Sophia is trying to simplify 6c plus 10 upon 2. Her method is divide 6c by 2 and then add 10. Evaluate her method. No, she is completely wrong. I'll tell you why. Because if 6c plus 10 is given in the numerator and the whole denominator is 2, what does it mean? It means that it is 6c plus 10 whole in the bracket divided by 2. So this fraction means this, it's the whole 6c plus 10, the whole thing is divided by 2. That means it's a bracket and whole thing is divided by 2. Now when solving this expression using the BODMAS rule, first you will have to add 10 into the 6c, and then whatever is the answer, that answer you are supposed to divide by 2. Okay, so evaluate her method, matlab here we just want to write whether she is correct or not. So we can directly write she is incorrect. Clear? See the fourth question. Use the formula S is equals to ut plus half at square. Very familiar formula. You might have used this formula in mechanics in your physics curriculum, which is there in the motion. Yeah. So let's see, S is the displacement in that case, U used to be the initial velocity, T is the time, and A is acceleration. But that's fine. That's not the discussion here. Let's just find the value of S. U is given 5, T is given 10, and A is given 3. So let's replace U with 5 into T is 10 plus half times A is 3 and T is 10. So T square. So now 5 times 10 is 50 plus here half times 3 times 10 square is 100. Now because you can cut this 2 by 100, you will get 50. So S is equals to 50 plus 3 times 50 is 150 and 50 plus 150 is 200. You can also use calculator here to get all this calculation, but they were easy because tens and fives were there, so I just did it mentally. Let's see the second worksheet. See the first question, same kind of questions, but the data is different, the values are different. S is equal to ut plus half at square, same formula. So S is equal to U is 5.2 into T is 7 here, plus half times A is 1.6 into T square, that is 7 square. Now let's do 5.2 into 7 in the calculator. 5.2 into 7 is 36.4 plus half times 1.6. If you can cut, it is 0.8. If you don't want to cut, you can just directly use calculator for that. So this is 0.8 times 7 square, that is 49. Now let's simplify that. 0.8 into 49, that is 39.2. So 36.4 plus 39.2, so S is equals to 36.4, let's add. So the final answer is 75.6. So 75.6. This is an exam tip. Whenever there is a blank space given, you are supposed to write the answer in that blank space. If you have not written there, though your answer is correct, but if you haven't written there, then you're not gonna get the marks. Okay, the second question, same kind, y is equal to mx plus c. The value of m, x and c are given. Let's replace them to get the value of y. M is minus 2, x is minus 7, plus c is minus 3. So minus 2 times minus 7 is positive 14, and plus minus is minus, so minus 3. Y is equal to 14 minus 3, which is 11. So the answer is 11. See the 3a. The body mass index capital B for a person of mass m kg and h height, h meters height, is given by this formula. B is equal to m upon h square. Now Usman has a mass 50 kg, so m is already given 50, and height is 1.57 meter. Quite a short guy. 1.57 meter. Work out the Usman's body mass index. So let's do that. B is equals to m. M is 50 upon h square, which is 1.57 square. So what is 1.57 square? That is 2.4649. 50 divided by 2.4649. Sorry, 50 divided by 2.4649. So the answer is B is equals to 20.28479857. But let me remind you, in IGCSE all the answers must be round off to the nearest three significant figures. If the question has already specified that the round of the given answer in your answer should be rounded off to particular decimal place or particular significant figure, then follow that. And the third rule is, if the answer is in currency, then that currency must be in two decimal places, or they might have given you that write the answer in the nearest dollar or nearest euro and whatever it is. Here in our question, it is already given that the answer should be rounded off to 1 dp. So if you round it off to 1 dp, it is 20.3. If you don't know how to round off the given number, there is a dedicated video on it. Go to the playlist in the first chapter, and the last topic is rounding off. There you can find the rules for rounding off the given numbers, also in the integers as well as in decimals. Okay, 3b is Tom's height is 1.80 meter. He wants his body mass index to be 21. Work out the mass that will give Tom a body mass index 21. So now B is already given, body mass index is capital B. So capital B is 21 for Tom, and H is given 1.80 meter, and we want to find the mass. So from our formula, from our expression, B is equal to m upon h square, what I'll do, I'll make m as a subject. So this h square will go in multiplication with B. So m is equal to b times h square. Now just replace the value of b as 21 and h with 1.80. So 21 into, let's do the 1.80 square, that is 3.24. So now m is 21 times 3.24. So your answer is 68.04 kg. Don't forget the unit. Fourth question. A is equal to 4 times BC and A is already given, B is already given. We are supposed to find the value of C. So what I'll do in the equation, I'll make C as a subject of your equation, so that C must be this 4 and B will go in division with A. So A upon 4B is equal to C. So you can write C is equal to A, which is 100, upon 4 times B, so 4 times 2. So C is equals to 100 upon 8. And if you do 100 upon 8, you can write it in the fraction also, but just make it simplified fraction. It is 12.5 in the decimal, or if you want to write it in the fraction, it is 25 by 2. Okay, see the fifth question. Work out the value of this whole expression. The value of x is already given. Write down all the figures on your calculator display. So here they are specifically telling you that don't round off to 3SF. Then you are not supposed to. Otherwise, always round it off to 3 significant figures if it is not given. So let's write x as 0.7. So your expression will become 0.7 plus 1 whole square upon 2 times 0.7. Now 1 plus 0.7 is 1.7, so it's 1.7 square, and 2 times 0.7, you can do it in the calculator also. It's simply 2 times 7 is 14, so it will be 1.4. So this is 1.7 square, which I can do in the calculator to get the value 2.89 divided by, this is 2.89, it doesn't seem 2 point, so let me write it again. Yeah, 2.89 upon 1.4. Now let's divide 2.89 divided by 1.4. So the final answer is 2.0642851. Write everything because they have already specified that. Write all the figures on your calculator display. Clear? See the sixth question. Same thing, we are supposed to find the value of W. Y is already given. Y is minus 2. So let's write W is equal to 5 times minus 2 square minus minus 2 cube. Minus 2 square is positive 4. We have already discussed today only that if you are getting the even power of any negative number, the answer is positive, and odd power of negative number is negative. So this is why minus 2 square power 2 is positive 4, but minus 2 raised to 3 is negative 8. So W, 5 times 4 is 20, and minus minus plus, so it's plus 8, so it's 28. So your answer is 28. G is equal to C square minus 4C. So G is equal to, and C's value is given minus 5. So let's replace that. Minus 5 square minus 4 times minus 5. So G is equals to minus 5 square is 25, and negative 4 into negative 5 is positive 20. So G is 45. I would request all of you just keep solving the questions with me only. Keep this video, once you see the question, read the question, and put the video on pause, and start solving it. Once you get the answer, then play the video again and check whether your answer is correct or not. Don't just check the answer, but see the methods also, because methods are also important for correct evaluation. Clear? See the 8th question, again same expression, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and u, a and t are already given. Let's replace them. U is 12 times t is 4 plus half into a is 10 and t square, which is 4 square. So s is equal to 12 into 4, 48, plus if you cut this you'll get 5, and 4 square is 16, so that's 5 times 16. So s is equal to 48 plus 5 times 16, that is 80. 48 plus 80, that is 128. So this is the answer. Clear? See the third worksheet, paper 4 style questions. Yeah, first question, y is equal to square root of u square into x, and value of u and x are given. Let's find the value of y. Just replace the value of u and x into the square root. So that's square root of 7 square into 25. 7 square is 49, 49 into 25. So 49 into 25, that's 1225. And now let's find the square root of 1225. That's 35. So your answer y is equal to 35. Clear? Oh my god, again same expression, s is equal to ut plus half at square, but the values are of course different. So s is equals to u. Now the values are quite long. Without calculator it's a very tedious task, by the way. Plus half times a, which is minus 2.2, into t square, which is 26.5 square. Thank god calculator is allowed here. So 104.3 multiplied by 26.5. So that is 2763.95. And here the answer will be negative, because half times negative 2.2 times 26.5 square. So obviously it will be negative. And if you cut this half times this, so it will be minus 1.1. So now do this, negative 1.1. Oh, it's not putting negative, so put it like this, 1.1 negative into 26.5 square. So I'm just writing 26.5 two times. So that is negative 772.475. Now let's solve this. 2763.95 minus 772.475. So s is equal to 1991.475, and they've already given you that give your answer in 4 significant figures. So in 4 significant figures it can be written as 1991 only. So your answer is 1991. Clear? See the third question. This kind of questions we have already done that. Oh, actually it is exactly same question which you found in the paper 2, but let's do it here. That's in another video. But those who are not you have not watched the last video, watch it here. So here see this, the value of c is given. There are 2 equations are there, and to get the value of a, you can see from the first equation, to get the value of a you need value of b as well as c both. So when you have already value of c but not the value of b, so now to find the b you'll use the second equation where there is b and c only. So by putting the value of c is equal to 8 here, we can find b, and then we'll use that b and c both, we'll put both of them into the first equation to get the value of a. Okay, let's see. From second equation you can say that b by c is equal to 2, so b is equal to 2 times c. So b is equal to 2 times 8 because c is equal to 8 given. So 2 times 8 is 16. But this is not your answer, we want the value of a. So now from the first equation, because a upon b is equal to 3c, you can say that a is equal to 3 times bc, because b went in the multiplication. So a is equal to 3 times, b is 16 and c is 8. Now 3 times 16 times 8, that is 384. So your answer is 384. Clear? Oh my god, this is also exactly same question which is there in the paper 2 kind of question. Okay, so they are asking a and b are positive values, and show that this fraction always simplifies to the same value. That means they are asking you that simplify this fraction and get a value which doesn't depend on the value of a and b. This is why whatever is the value of a and b, this always simplifies to the same value, because it does not depend on a and b. So let's see how you can do. 7a and minus 3a, they are like terms, so put them together. 7a minus 3a plus 2b as it is, and in the denominator 8a and 2a, they are like terms, so let's bring them together, 8a plus 2a, and this 6b and minus b are like terms, so let's bring them together. Now this 7a minus 3a simplifies to 4a plus 2b, and in the denominator 8a plus 2a is 10a and plus 6b minus b is 5b. Now till here it was just addition and subtraction of algebraic expression, algebraic terms. But now what you can take common from the numerator, the maximum thing you can take common is 2. So inside the bracket you will have 2a plus b. It's just the HCF of 4 and 2, that is 2 na, so you can take 2 common outside the bracket, and you just do this, try multiplying this 2 again inside the bracket in your mind, and see whether you are getting 4a plus 2b only or not. So 2 times 2a is 4a and 2 times b is 2b, so yes, you are correct. It's just for the verification, divided by this 10a plus 5b. What maximum thing you can take common? 5, because the HCF of 10 and 5 is 5. Inside the bracket you will get 2a plus b only. Clear? Now as you can see, 2a plus b is there in the numerator as a factor as well as in the denominator as a factor. So you can cut them and your answer is 2 upon 5. And this is the simplified version of your fraction. That means this value doesn't depend on a and b. This is what they were asking. Show that this always simplifies to the same value. Whatever is the value of a and b, it doesn't depend on that. Clear? See the last question. This is the 5th question. Emmy has x beads and Billy has 3 more beads than Emmy. So obviously Billy has x plus 3. X plus 3 beads. Carly has 4 times as many beads as Billy. So Carly has 4 times x plus 3 beads. Circle the expression for the number of beads that Carly has. This is it, 4 times x plus 3. Okay, so that was it in this video. The next topic is indices, which I already told you that's the repetition of the first chapter. All the questions based on that indices and all the explanation part, paper 2, paper 4, both the kind of questions we have already done in the first chapter. So in this playlist I am just putting those videos only. Just watch them again for your revision. Okay guys, till then keep practicing, keep supporting this channel, and please like this video. If you find this video helpful, just comment below. Till then, just keep practicing, and maths is beautiful. Thank you.